Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I'm going to be checking out for the second time. You may not know this if you've a recent joiner to the channel, but the second time I'm going to be checking out a Japanese band called Girlfriend. Now, Girlfriend are a band who I reviewed a long time ago at the request of one of our commenters, and it took me a long time to get around to it, and it's taken me even longer to get around to more of them. You guys have been asking those, so I thought I need to get back to this eventually. I heard an original song by them, and I'm going to be checking out some of the covers. I've been told they've done like really quite cool covers of pop songs, and they've gained a lot of views, but I wanted to check out one more of their studio songs first of all, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. Now, when I first heard them, I just kind of liked them. I thought they were catchy. What they were doing was in no way 100% like an original mind-blowing thing. It was something we kind of all heard before, but they did it in a really good way, and a lot of people mentioned they're an up-and-coming band. They keep on coming up, so you know, credit to them. They're obviously getting a lot of people on side, but they are one of those bands who just, to me, I know not everyone's going to go, oh, that's, you know, that's original, and not everyone's going to be 100% behind it, because like I say, we have heard this kind of thing before. I just kind of like the way they did what they did, and I like this thing that they do, this sort of female Japanese rock band thing. There's always just a good sound to it. So I'm interested in hearing more of them, and that's what I'm going to be doing now, as I kind of said, and then I waffled for a bit. So here we go. This is a bit more Girlfriend, and then, like I say, after this, I'll be checking out some of the covers in the near future. But let's get into this before I waffle anymore. Mirairisuto. I can't see a pianist, but credit for including it, and they got a good rock sound. There's a lot of artsy, meaningful stuff going on in this video. I like that little breakdown at the end, their little staccato thing on the guitars. That was nice. Good touch. Ah, I don't remember them having two people singing before. That's cool. Just everyone's gonna sing now. Oh, I can feel the blood going to my head. Oh, nice. That's good. That's cool. I like that. Simple but passionate solo. Really cool. What did I do? Why are you so angry? Yeah, this chorus really grows on you.
粉々だってくしゃくしゃだってかき集めてみる輝くライナ未来は光の先にあるよもしも世界中が笑っても君は君のための未来掴んで
Yeah, the whole song's got a good feel to it. I mean, again, like I said about the last Girlfriend song, I mean, it's really coming back to me, just this feeling that you just get a good feel from them, you know, good vibe, everything's, it's kind of got like an emotional power without needing to ram it down your throat. You know, you get a lot of other bands who, they only do emotional power when it's being done, like turned up to like 1 million and, you know. So for me, it was kind of nice to hear something where they were doing it a little bit more, should we say, without the need for all of that impact. It was just sort of, you know, quite a nice sounding, well written, emotional song. So yeah, I like that in terms of that. It's kind of difficult to explain really where to go with this one though, because the sound itself is, as I said before, and it hasn't really changed upon hearing a second song. The sound is something that we've all kind of heard before. It's not like not like something totally original, but they're really good at doing it. And this is one of the things that really separates the successful Japanese bands a lot of the time from the unsuccessful ones, is that there's this ability with the best Japanese bands to get the most out of a sound, even if it's a style or sound that we've heard before, getting the best out of it. And this was a good example of that. Now, the video director seemed to be doing way too much. It was like if you guys remember, if we go back like 20, 25 years, you know, when I use this example sometimes, when like font styles and, you know, PowerPoint and all that kind of stuff first came out, everyone would be constantly printing like posters and adverts and things with just like every line was a different font, and it was, oh god, oh, too much. So just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. And that's kind of how I felt about this video. It's like, clearly the budget was not massive, and it just felt like the director was saying, well, I can do this effect, so let's do this effect. It's like, it doesn't always work. I get the idea about the sort of mirror symbolism and, you know, having things represented from two standpoints, so, you know, the camera goes upside down and you have the sort of duality of everything coming in from both sides, but it didn't, you know, I'm not saying it should have done, but it didn't really look like Inception or anything. It just kind of looked more like, you know, Microsoft Video Editor, you know, Movie Maker, Windows XP version. It just kind of had a feeling of, oh, okay, you get symbolism, but you get it in a really heavy-handed way. So the video kind of lacked the subtlety that the song managed to achieve. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't like overly distracting. It was just kind of, I don't think this video is doing anything to help the song. So yeah, my opinion on that one. However, the actual performance itself, like I say, another good song from them, solid song. I guess really what I want to hear now, I've heard two songs that have been both solid examples of just doing a sort of a good rock song with a good chorus, and that seems to be their thing. They're very reliable at doing that, and as I say, we'll be listening to a little bit more of them doing covers of, I'm going to be listening to one of the Perfume covers they did as well. I'm just trying to get a feel for what they do when they're a little bit more pushed. But if you guys know any songs of which are theirs, written by them, which are in a different sort of style, where they've like pushed their sound in a different direction, that would be really awesome, because listening to this, there isn't a huge amount to comment, because like I say, when someone's just doing good execution of a sound that in itself is not particularly original, I'm not saying it's necessarily derivative, you know, it has derivative elements obviously, but I'm not saying it's completely derivative. I'm just saying that it doesn't seem to, you know, it doesn't have anything where you go, that stands out. I guess that's the thing, if someone was to ask me, okay, what makes Girlfriend different from other bands, I would struggle a little bit to say. I would struggle to think of something that is a standout point, which is difficult when they are very good. They're very good at what they do, but I want to hear something stand out. So obviously I'm going to go into the covers next to get a little bit of an idea. If I see how they approach other people's music, it might give me a better idea of what are their, if you like, signature qualities, their signature elements. But also, guys, as always, get in the comments, like, subscribe. Obviously, you can press thumbs down if you don't agree with me or if you don't like this video, but get in the comments and tell me why, because it's all about the discussion after all. But yeah, if you are a fan or if you know their songs, also feel free to send me a link of something that maybe would surprise me a little bit about their sounds. At the moment, like I say, I like what they do. I like them. I like the way they play. Their musicianship's really cool as well. Like the sort of tone of everything. The singer's voice is nice. The word, sort of tones for the guitar and bass are nicely done. Drumming always sounds cool and has a good sort of bite to it. But I want to hear them, surprise me a little bit with their style, because, like I say, at the moment they're really good. But I can think of other bands who do the same thing, and I want to find something that separates them from the others, separates from the rest of the crowd. Anyway, for now, thank you so much, and I've already told you about all the likes and comments and stuff. So for now, from Japan, ciao ciao.